The calm surface of the water is disrupted by a sudden movement from beneath, where a crocodile has been positioned and observing the area. As prey approaches the water's edge, the distance decreases rapidly, and action occurs in a matter of seconds. This approach is precise, with no unnecessary movements, and the entire situation changes the moment the prey enters the water. What determines which species maintains its position and controls the situation in those brief moments? Crocodiles live in rivers, swamps, lakes, and estuaries in tropical regions. They often lie motionless at the water's edge, only revealing their cold eyes and small nostrils above the water's surface. This stillness lulls prey into a false sense of security, and in a single moment, the tranquil water can transform into a dangerous hunting trap. This predator is a master of patience, able to wait for hours, even days, until the perfect opportunity arises. When prey gets close enough, they suddenly explode with a lightning-fast lunge, closing their powerful jaws and dragging their target down into the deep water. Their silence, precision, and fearsome ambush ability make them one of the most formidable underwater predators. In the sub-Saharan African savanna, lions live and hunt in vast grasslands, semi-deserts, and open woodlands. In the Serengeti, they rely on their keen eyesight to spot antelopes and zebras. An adult weighs over 400 pounds and controls territory in prides. When venturing into water sources, the environment shifts from land to water, creating a risk zone and opening up an opening vulnerable to exploitation. On the edge of the murky river, stood just below the nearly still surface, a crocodile stalked and watched a pride of lions begin to cross to the other bank. It waited for two cubs to subtly break away from the group. When the distance was close enough, it leaped from the water and seized its target, pulling them out of their stable position. Leaving the land, the situation changed instantly. The adults turned back, closing in and trying to force their opponents to the surface. One cub tried to escape and swim to shore, while the other was pulled further away as the crocodile dived into deeper water. Unable to maintain their position on the surface, the lions stopped their pursuit and retreated to the shore. As the chase ended, the river gradually calmed down. At the boundary between water and land, the advantage shifts depending on the environment and the moment. Whichever side holds its position for a few short seconds will prevail. In East Africa, cheetahs optimize their chances through speed and timing. They only attack when the distance is reduced to about 50 to 70 feet. After each hunt, their bodies quickly weaken and they are forced to rest. When approaching water sources in that state, their vigilance decreases, creating an easy vulnerability to exploit. While the water remained calm, a crocodile positioned itself near the shore, observing intently. This opening was revealed when the cheetah descended to drink after its long journey. Lowering its head slightly, the crocodile leaped from the water in an instant, its jaws clamping down and pulling its target away from the edge of the bank. Pulled off the water, the speed advantage was immediately lost. The cheetah struggled briefly but couldn't maintain its position. Once it lost the initiative, it quickly weakened and ceased resisting. The confrontation ended with the crocodile regaining control underwater. This result demonstrates how the environment determines the ability to maintain control in the short term. Near African water sources, the rock python often lies at the edges of rivers and swamps where animals come to drink. Its body is thick, its constricting muscles very strong. It can reach lengths of 16 to 23 feet and weigh from tens to over 200 pounds. When threatened, it coils itself defensively and clings, creating a static standoff right at the water's edge, where any movement is easily observed and tracked. At the edge of the shallow water, a crocodile had been maintaining its position and watching. This observation continued until the python approached the bank, rapidly closing the distance. The crocodile lunged forward in an instant, grabbing the python's body and lifting it off the land, shifting the entire operation into the water. As soon as it touched the water, the python lost its footing. It coiled to maintain its position but failed. The distance to the bank increased rapidly, and its resistance diminished. The crocodile held its position underwater until the movement stopped. The water gradually became calm. Over 1 million wildebeest migrate simultaneously across the savannas of East and South Africa in search of water and grass. Each year, more than 1 million participate in this rain-borne migration to find pasture and water. When danger arises, they scatter and then quickly regroup, reducing their chances of being targeted. This instinct becomes crucial when crossing treacherous rivers, where their speed begins to slow down. The slowdown became apparent at the river crossing point, as the entire group began jostling toward the water's edge. Just below the water's surface, near the cliff, a crocodile lay near the bank, watching intently. The distance quickly narrowed as the leading crocodile stepped into the water, completely unaware of the imminent danger. As the group began crossing, the crocodile leaped from the water and seized the leader. The incident happened so quickly that the entire group changed direction and ran back towards the shore. The prey tried to escape but was carried far from the bank and lost contact with the group. After a while, the crocodile maintained its position underwater. In this area, the outcome depends on the timing and location of approach to the water source. Not relying on individual strength, African wild dogs hunt in packs of 6 to over 20 individuals with a high degree of coordination. They move in an organized manner, maintaining distance and discipline throughout the chase. Their endurance helps them sustain speed for extended periods. When one weakens, the entire pack provides support to maintain survival, creating a stable bond during movement. Right at the water's edge, a crocodile lay in wait while the pack remained close together. When a wild dog briefly separated from the group to approach the water, the distance quickly shortened. The crocodile lunged forward in an instant, taking its target away from the shoreline. The entire pack immediately turned and converged on the water's edge to pull back. The increased distance from the shore made sustained support difficult. The pullback effort diminished as the leverage was lost. The crocodile held its position underwater until the movement ceased completely. Then, the pack retreated and reformed, but the hold was no longer maintained. Zebras maintain a high level of alertness and quick reflexes on the African savanna. They move in tight herds, maintaining formation when danger is detected from a distance. When pursued, the herd constantly changes direction to reduce the chances of being targeted. This movement becomes crucial when approaching rivers that must be crossed, where the formation begins to spread out. In the middle of the rushing river, a crocodile had been lurking and watching from beneath the murky water. The group spread out as they stepped into the water, rapidly closing the distance to the shore. The crocodile lunged forward in an instant, seizing one zebra at the edge and pulling it out of the flow, forcing the entire group to change direction. The zebra separated from the group quickly lost support. The increased distance to the shore made a return impossible. The crocodile maintained its position underwater until all movement ceased and the zebra became its prey. In this area, the one that holds its position for a few short seconds gains the advantage. These encounters reveal a clear commonality. When entering an aquatic environment, the initial advantage quickly shifts. Observation skills, timing of approach, and positioning determine the entire course of events in just a few short seconds. In nature, there are no guaranteed victories, only the side that is better adapted to the environment at that moment.